Right everyone, WeaponCollector here. This is a new video that I was asked to do. Someone asked me a while ago if I'd do a video showing my 3 favourite weapons, and it was hard for me to think of 3. You know, I've got a lot of weapons. That's not all of them. If you're new to my videos, there's some on the wall there, everywhere. Anyway, can you pick 3 weapons? I couldn't think, so, but I could manage to get down to 5. But then I also thought of different situations where them 5 weapons would change. So I'm going to do a video of my 5 favourite weapons for different situations. So I'll start off with, if you keep seeing me look down, I'm looking at a piece of paper, and I've got a lot of weapons on the table here. Right, so the first one I'm going to do is my 5 favourite weapons, or the 5 weapons I'd choose for sentimental reasons. Right, so for sentimental reasons, I would always pick at least one of my knuckle dusters, brass knuckles. I've got quite a lot of these, and they mean a lot to me. And yeah, the first thing for sentimental reasons would be at least one knuckle duster. Second would be, well, not second, there's no order, but number 2, my Fairbairn Sykes fighting knife, or, well, it was my dad's, but it's mine now. And then I'd like to pass it on one day, you know. So it'd be those 2. That pump action shotgun just there, because of how hard they are to get. I've only ever seen one. And I've never been. I'd love to buy another one. I've never been able to get another one, so I definitely have that for sentimental reasons, because I know how hard it would be to get again. The 10-mile Wasp spring-assisted knife that my twin brother bought me recently for Christmas. It was either Christmas or my birthday, I can never remember. But yeah, that'd be on, or any of the knives he's bought me over the years. But that's the most recent one he's bought me. And one of my all-time favourite knives, not very expensive, is my Magnum dagger. I just really liked this knife. It's really nice, really, you know, it'd be great for, you know, using if you had to. Decent sized blade, good handle, lanyard hole, you know, everything, full tang. Yeah. So that is my 5 weapons for sentimental reasons. That is what I pick. Fairbairn Sykes, brass knuckles, 10-mile Wasp, Magnum dagger, and the pump action shotgun just there. Right, now we'll go to, for money reasons. You know, if I suddenly had to sell 5 guns for money, it would be pump action shotgun again. You know, they're hard to find, so you get a decent amount of money for that. My bull-pup here, Chinese Model 8 bull-pup rifle. Couple of £100 there, just on that zone. Alright, what else we got on there? HW45. Again, another couple of £100 just in a pistol. Basically, these are the most expensive guns I own, you know, or weapons I own. My crossbow, again, another couple of £100 there. And lastly, the Webley Stingray, again, another couple of £100. So that'd be what I'd sell if I needed a lot of money quickly. So that'd be for money reasons. Right, so now we'll get down to 5 weapons, my 5 favourite weapons, or 5 weapons I'd pick for survival reasons. You know, if I suddenly had to go out in England, not in a country where you can actually have firearms, you can just be walking around, you know, that's not going to happen in England. So these weapons aren't going to include things like that. But these would be 5 weapons I'd like in a survival situation that I could legally have, you know, more legally than any rifle, you know, or a handgun or something, you know. Right, so that'd be, straight away would be my crossbow. You know, you could, in a survival situation, hunt deer with this, or lots of, you know, pretty big game animals. What else we got in here? BSA lightning, because well, it's all kitted out for hunting, and that'd be for the small game. You know, and that'd do that perfectly. This knife, although I wouldn't want this sheath with it because it's so crap, but this Tramontina Navy knife, it's full tang, big blade, strong, and I think that would be a perfect survival knife, you know. And then Swiss Army knife, you know, you can't get much handier than those. You know, I haven't got any decent multi-tools. I would probably pick a different, you know, good multi-tool, but at the minute I haven't got one. And lastly, one of the bows that my brother made me. I'll take one of them. So that'd be 5 weapons in a survival situation. Crossbow, BSA lightning, the Navy knife, Swiss Army knife, and a bow. Right, and then lastly, hand-to-hand fighting. If I was in a war situation or something like that, some imaginary situation where I was gonna need to use weapons in a hand-to-hand fighting situation, these would be what I'd have. Right, firstly, my Ruella Tactical Tanto. Again, that would be perfect for hand-to-hand combat, you know, knife fighting, I think. All personal preferences, there's the sheath, but that's what I'd like. So that's number 1. Number 2, the Magnum dagger, which you've already seen, or possibly the Fairbairn sights, but either way, one of those 2, but I've picked this for it. A brass knuckle again, you know, any one of my brass knuckles would do. This one's got spikes, you know, if you're using a war, this is the kind of thing you'd want, you know. Or even the little brass ones would do because of the weight of them. Where did I get to? Brass knuckles. Lead weight truncheon, I think. Because although I like the extendable buttons up there, up top there, the situation I'm thinking of is non-concealed. You know, you'd already have this out, and the person would know you'd have it. You know, the extendable buttons I'd use in more of a concealed environment. You know, if you had to hide it. Whereas this, and they knew this is what I'd like. It's got a big lump of lead in it, about that long, very heavy. That's what I'd want. And lastly, the hand-to-hand fighting. Pickaxe handle, specifically this one, which is called St. Mary's Beaver. And the reason I like this one more over other pickaxe handles is the metal top. And there's the name there. So you know why I call it St. Mary's Beaver, because that's what it says on it. St. Mary's Beaver, it's from a church. So you could say it's a bit of a holy weapon. But yeah, no, that's what I like. St. Mary's Beaver do a lot of damage with this. You know, if you hit someone with this, they definitely wouldn't be getting up. In fact, they'd probably be dead. But yeah, that'd be my last hand-to-hand combat weapon, St. Mary's Beaver. Because you, like, as you see him holding it, you know, you can use it to block, use it like a staff, or use it, you know, striking. Yeah, that'd be it. So that is my 5 weapons that I'd pick in 4 different situations, and they are sentimental reasons, money, survival, and hand-to-hand fighting. Right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Do a response if you like it, and do your own version. You know, you don't have to pick all the things I've said. You know, you might just want to do your sentimental ones. But it'd be nice to see some responses. Don't forget to go to my blog. The link will be down there. Go there, check it out. I'm sure you'll like it. There's lots of stuff on there that I don't put on my YouTube at the minute, and it's over 100 entries now. And if you know what I'm talking about, don't forget to leave some money, love. Alright? Thanks a lot. See you later.